Okay, so a lot of you know that my favorite animated Disney film is Home on the Range. But if I had to choose one that told a coherent story from beginning to end, cashing in on the Disney fairy tale aspect, then that would definitely have to be Cars 2. Why? Because everything is done perfect. Its attention to detail, its speed, its jokes, its puns, its visuals, its characters, its pacing, its timing. This is a comedic marvel. But let's start at the beginning. The tow truck, played by Larry the Cable Guy, finds out that his father is a god among men and that he himself is a big fan of the Fearsome Five, a group of martial artists who are actually all named after martial arts moves. But when Martin Scorsese breaks out of prison and vows to destroy them all, the race is on to see if they can get the tow truck to be the real shark slayer. That is, until one day a bunch of fairy tale characters are suddenly thrown into his farm. The tow truck goes to complain, and Martin Scorsese sees an opportunity. You see, he's wiping out all the cars. Why? Because a prophecy foretold that a car is the only thing that will destroy him. He convinces the tow truck that if he goes and performs mass genocide, he'll get rid of all the enchanted elements in his farm. The tow truck agrees and is accompanied by a race car played by Owen Wilson. But through the help of some very well chosen and very well paced events, the two actually do start to fall in love with each other. So the journey is on to fight off dragons, Robin Hood, which of course leads to romance, sadness, action, bloodshed, magic, all that good stuff. I could watch this movie a million times and never get tired of it. When I saw The Lion King, this is the movie I thought I was gonna get. It turns out I just had to wait an hour and a friggin' half later. But you know what? It's still worth it. I couldn't believe how much atmosphere, movement, color, and even sort of classic philosophies that this movie adapted. It's just beautiful. This is one of the best looking animated films I've ever seen. By God, the shots and the angles they get in it, it's just unbelievable. Even the design of the cars. Look at that thing. It's like something out of Belle's Magical World. It's just friggin' incredible. But as fairy tales go, there's a few twists. This time the couple actually has to take their time to fall in love with each other. They don't just meet and suddenly they're meant for one another. And then of course there's the villain, Martin Scorsese, voiced by Vincent Price. He has a great design, he has a devious voice. He has a fantastic backstory. He works at a wash instead of a car wash. Now, to be fair, that's actually kind of a clever idea. But things get out of hand when his boss orders him to be axed because he couldn't pay the amount of money that he owed. So he threatens the land with a brand new weapon. So the tow truck and the Fearsome Five go to fight him off. But discover not only does he have a greater army than they expected, but they also figure out the secret of the tow truck backstory and the reveal of his parents. The film is great too in that I didn't really know where it was going, at least not the whole time. I like the first one a lot, but you could pretty much tell what direction it was leaning towards. This one threw in a few more twists and turns and made it a little bit more dramatic. Hell, I actually heard people crying at some scenes in this movie. Yes, Cars 2 actually made people cry in the cinema. That's a damn impressive feat. To be honest, I have no problems with this movie at all. I think it's another one of those perfect films. Everything has been stepped up to the next level. The action, the characters, the story, the visuals, and of course, a great villain. However, is there a downside? Yes, there is. It came out the same weekend as fucking Shrek 2. So, everyone went to see the same rehashed bullshit that wasn't even really that funny in the first one, instead of seeing this really funny, really smart, artistically put together film. God, fuck that movie. If they don't make a Cars 3 because of this, I will be really pissed off. And the end indicates that there's going to be a sequel. And by God, with two films this good already under their belt, they better fucking make it. I don't even know what else to say without giving away too much. I just adored it. It had great heart, it had great comedy, it had a great story, it had great characters, it had great animation. It's just great.
Fresh from the fight.